Hello everyone, my name is Alexa and welcome to my channel. Slay, I look so good right now. Hi everyone, Editing Alexa here to welcome you to part 7. I don't know why I held up one finger. 7 of my Disney attraction deep dive Splash Mountain series. We're getting really close to the end and I hope you all have enjoyed this. If you have not watched the other parts, I'll link the entire playlist for you. And yeah, let's get started. Moving on to merchandise. I have always felt like there was not a lot of Splash Mountain merchandise, but let me tell you, there is so much. Literally, I can't even cover it all, but I'm going to do my best to cover at least most recent Splash Mountain merch. I did try to find some older stuff, but it's really hard to figure out, especially now that the ride is closing, what is real and what is just fans making things for nostalgia purpose. We're gonna start off with clothing, which my first clothing item is actually what I'm wearing right now. So it says everything is satisfactual, and on like the back under the hood it just says Splash Mountain in like generic pink writing. But obviously this is, ignore my yellow hair tie, that's so annoying. So there's this piece of merchandise and it is like a hoodie, like it has a hood. See? And I also have this shirt that I got from Disneyland. There's this hoodie that says Looking for Trouble and I think it's really cute. Like it's cropped a little bit, I think. I might buy that on eBay or something. Then we have some 30th anniversary merchandise. So we have this t-shirt that has 30th anniversary on it. There's this really cute bucket hat that has 30th anniversary. I really like the 30th anniversary merchandise. I believe that this tank top here is also part of the 30th anniversary merchandise because I think it has the same like art on it. And then we have, I believe this is a children's t-shirt. I tried to put some children's stuff on here, but I couldn't really tell if some things are children's or not. And it's especially difficult with the t-shirts to figure out if it's just someone's like Etsy creation or if it's official like merchandise. So I know this one's official obviously because the picture's in the store. I found this like vintage Splash Mountain hat that someone was selling. Obviously there's way more clothing out there than this. This is just what I included. So moving on to dishware, which Disney loves their mugs and cups and stuff. So there's definitely dishware for Splash Mountain. First we have this really cute mug for the 30th anniversary. I think if you like turn it around it says like 30th anniversary on it. There's also this water bottle that is also part of the 30th anniversary, which I really love this water bottle and the mug. Like, I would get both of those. And then we have this cup with like a straw in it. I don't know what that was for, but it's cute. Next, we have this bowl, which I actually have, and it's not just Splash Mountain themed, but it was part of an animation line. Oh, what's going on? You dying? You're okay. There is a picture of Brer Fox and Brer Rabbit inside the bowl. Next I have some like older merchandise. I have this mug, which very interesting concept of a mug. I feel like it looks like you made it out of Play-Doh or something. And then there's these mugs, which honestly look really disgusting, but whatever. I like the little scene. Very cute. Pins, of which there are 10 bajillion of, and I didn't include all of them because that would be impossible. Start off with some newer pins, I believe. So we have this one, I Conquered Splash Mountain. These 4, which I'm not sure if they were all sold at the same time, but I do have some of them, so I'm going to show you in person. Look at that. Here's the one with Brer Bear and Brer Fox, and it does move like up and down. So I got this in Disneyland in 2018. This one with Mickey and Goofy and Pluto and Donald, and it also moves up and down. There's this set, which, like, so beautiful, a limited edition of these, like, portraits of the characters, which, you guys, after doing the research for this, I might have to go on, like, an eBay spree. Next, we have this Brer Rabbit one. I'm, like, lounging. Next, we have a 20th anniversary one with Stitch, which I do not understand the Stitchification of the park. Stitch is on everything. Like, I know people love Stitch, but he is everywhere. It's a little bit frightening. Like, there's probably more Stitches in the parks than there are hidden Mickeys. Next, we have another 20th anniversary Splash Mountain, but it has, like, the characters from Splash Mountain instead of Stitch. And then we have this limited edition one. And then we have this one, which has, like, a little house, which is interesting. And then the ones I'm really upset that I don't own, the wishable ones. Aren't these so cute? So it's just Brer Fox and Brer Rabbit. Brer Bear doesn't have one. But they were in, like, a mystery box, which is why I don't have them, because I wasn't going to buy every mystery box ever to try to get the ones I wanted. We have, like, this one here with a Brer Rabbit lounging on the water without a log. He's just a rebel. And then we have this weird triangle one. I believe it's part of, like, a set where they're all, like, triangle shaped, but I don't really know. And then we have this one from 1989, Splash Mountain. So older pin. It's got the vultures on there. And then we have this one with Mr. Bluebird on it. And then another Stitchification 2005 pin where Brer Bear has been replaced with a Stitch. Very unfortunate. That would have been a really cute pin if it had Brer Bear in it. I mean, it's still cute with Stitch, but I could use less of him. Next, there's this one, which I'm not really sure how these pins work. I know that that's, like, a clear, like, plasticky bit with a piece inside, and I think it's a piece from the ride, but I'm not sure about that. And then we have a 30th anniversary one with Brer Fox and Brer Rabbit. And then probably my favorite Splash Mountain pin is this one, which is so beautiful. It's, like, gold. It has a ton of different scenes from the ride and then, like, a colored picture in the middle. Like, that's so beautiful. I need to find that and own it. So we have this one of Splash Mountain with the dwarves riding it, so Dopey and Grumpy. I think I saw this pin and I didn't buy it, and I will forever regret that moment. Very kind of random. Anyway, then we have this one, which is really fun, that has the two of the geese at the, or chickens. They're chickens, right? Chickens, but they look like geese. The chicken geese at the end dancing. That's fun. And then there's this one, which is just, like, basic Splash Mountain. And then I found these 3, which were fun. I like the one at the bottom right that says whimsical. And then I have these 2 more vintagey ones that say Splash Mountain. And then we have this one. I like that Brer Rabbit's ears are up in the air. And then the other one, Everything's Satisfactual, which matches my shirt. I have the pin for that one. And then there's this one, which is limited edition. I believe this has a part of the ride in it as well, which is cool. Moving on to plushies. Lucky for you, I do have some, so I can show them to you. First, we have the Wishables. So Wishables came out 2019, I believe. So I was actually there when they put out the first Haunted Mansion Wishables. They released them one of the days I was there, and a cast member kindly told me, like, hey, if you come back in the morning, we'll have a surprise for you. Wishables were, like, mystery bags. They had 4 that you could get in a mystery bag and 1 that you could buy on its own. So the one that was on its own that you could just straight up buy was Brer Rabbit, which, why I don't have that one, I really don't know. I went for the mystery bag. I bought 3 mystery bags. I gave 2 to my friends. One of my friends has Brer Frog, and the other one has Brer Bear. I also got a Brer Bear. So isn't he cute? Next we have these 3 larger plushies. The first one that I had purchased was Brer Rabbit. I got him in Disneyland in 2018, and this was the only one available then. Then when I went to Disney in 2019, I picked up Brer Fox and Brer Bear. Oh, he's not really holding this thing anymore. Anyway, I saw someone walking around with all 3, and I was like, oh my goodness, I only have Brer Rabbit. Where are the other 2? And so I bought them, and I walked around with them in my backpack all day. It was very exciting for me. Then we have some older plushies. These group of 3 is actually from Hong Kong, I think. It was from one of the other parks. It's not in America. I think it was Hong Kong. It might have been Paris, which are very different places. I thought that these were cool because they have the alligator and the goose, which, like, in America we did not have stuffed animals of those characters. Brer Rabbit really does not look like Brer Rabbit in this. Maybe it's not Brer Rabbit. Maybe it's just a rabbit, because there are other rabbits on the ride. And then there's this group of 5 that came out that had Brer Rabbit, Brer Fox, Brer Bear, Brer Frog, and one of the vultures. So I thought those were cool. I believe there were other editions of the main 3 characters, but I didn't include those because, well, it's really the same thing, just different fonts. Moving on to still plushies, but Tsum Tsums specifically, which if I had known that Splash Mountain Tsum Tsums existed, I would have been a menace, okay? Those would have been mine. I do have like a Tsum Tsum collection, but it's pretty small, and I wasn't like out trying to collect certain ones really. I just picked up whichever ones I thought were cute. So we have the main 3 as Tsum Tsum. So Brer Fox, Brer Bear, Brer Rabbit. And then we also had some other characters as Tsum Tsum. So we had Sister Possum. She's very cute. We had the Vulture Undertaker as a Tsum Tsum. And we had Mr. Bluebird as a Tsum Tsum, which that one's really cute. I like that. And then, oddly enough, we had a Log Flume Tsum Tsum, so a Tsum Tsum of the ride vehicle from Splash Mountain. I think he's really cute, though. Like, I'll take him. If you don't want him, I will have him. Next, we are moving on to, like, figures, like figurines sort of things. First, we have this figure of all 3 characters. This is probably really expensive to begin with. Like, it was probably at least $100, I would guess. And I would guess it would be in one of the, like, artsy stores, kind of in, like, Disney Springs. Next, we have a Disney Park Pal for Brer Rabbit. Disney Park Pals came out, I believe, in 2020, like early 2020, or possibly late 2019. One of those 2. I do have the Brer Rabbit Park Pal. Shout out to my friend Molly, who bought this for me on her Disney trip because she just knew that I love Splash Mountain. Well, and because she's a good friend, but isn't he so cute? Next, we just have these figures, like little figurines of them. So there was 2 different sets. The first one included Brer Rabbit, Brer Fox, Brer Bear, Brer Frog. And then the other one was like a little more fancy, and it just had the main 3. And then there were these Vinyl Nation things, which I remember when those were really popular. I don't have these, and I might have to get them because I really like the Brer Rabbit with the honeycomb thing going on. And then there's Brer Fox. Poor Brer Bear. He got nothing. Moving on to Funkos, because these are still kind of like figurines. So if you saw my Funko video, you know that I have all of the Splash Mountain Funko Pops. Obviously, I have a Funko Pop problem. The first one we have it's a set of 3, and it was for the 30th anniversary, and it was Brer Rabbit, Brer Fox, Brer Bear. And then we have the little set of 3. So here's Brer Rabbit with a little handkerchief stick thingy. Here's Brer Fox, who really doesn't stand up very well. And then here's Bear Bear. The other one came out earlier, and that was of the ride vehicle with Bear Bear and Bear Rabbit inside. Here we go. Here is the ride vehicle one, which I literally think I had a heart attack when this came out because I was so excited. Now we're moving on to ornaments, which I do have a Splash Mountain ornament. I have this one here. I'm not going to try to find it and dig it out of my ornament box. It is very cute and I love it. I wish that they made like those ears like for real because they're so cool. And the other ornament that I could find was this one, which is just like the log flume with the characters in it. I'm not sure when that came out, but there's that as well. Next, photo frames, because obviously this ride had a picture associated with it. So obviously they got to sell you the frames. So we have a lot of frames, but not a lot of frames because I don't think I included all the frames. But just to give you a taste of frames for Splash Mountain, we have this one, which is kind of boring. Then we have this one, which I believe was the most recent frame. And next we have a good old vulture frame, really cute for your household. You're about to go down. Oh no, sorry, you're going down. And then we have this one that has the like rocks on it. Like that's different, interesting. And then we have this one, which it feels very 2000s to me, with Minnie, Mickey, Donald, and Goofy on it. Next, some music that was released. It was actually released on CD for the Disney Classic CDs, which had 4 like discs that you could buy. So on disc 1, which was called Timeless Classics, was the song Zippity-Doo-Dah. And then on disc 4 was Theme Park Classics, and so that had a Splash Mountain medley, and those came out in 2013. Okay, some other merchandise. First, we have this, which I believe is a viewfinder, but I'm not sure. Second, this diorama, which is another thing I regret not buying because I remember when these were on sale and I could have bought one, but I didn't because I was like, why do I need that? Because I need everything. Next, we have this really cute playset. I believe it was sold in somewhere in China because the writing is in Chinese. It's just so adorable. Like, I want that. Next, we have this other sort of playset thing. It's more just like a figurine model rather than a playset. And we have this statue, which is very interesting. The head on the spike is probably my favorite part. Next, we have some snow globes, which I collect snow globes. I collect everything, but snow globes was like the first thing I collected. There's 2 different Splash Mountain snow globes. There's this one, which I much prefer, because it's like the ride, and then Brer Rabbit in the globe. And then the other one has giant Brer Rabbit with a tiny ride in the globe. Interesting decision. Makes him like some evil overlord or something. Another thing is this wind-up car that like you pull it back and it releases, so that's pretty cool. Next, we have a pressed penny. I don't remember which one I have. I have a pressed penny from Splash Mountain. I think I have several. I have one that says Everything Satisfactual. I have one that has the characters in the log flume, but I can't remember if it's the characters or if it's like Mickey and stuff. Next, the beach towel. Let me tell you about this beach towel. So I did not have a pool or know anybody with a pool or have access to a beach close by for like all of my childhood. So like, why did I need a beach towel? So I did not buy this towel. Well, now at this point in my life, I do have a pool and I would love this beach towel. And honestly, while I was in Disney and I saw this beach towel, I was like, should I buy it or should I not? And my parents were like, no, why do you need that? And I regret it every day of my life. I should have bought that beach towel. Anyway, that's just my personal gripe with the beach towel. And then finally, this isn't really something you could buy, but Ziploc bags that have a Zippity-Doo-Dah day. And they were to protect your phone on the ride so it didn't get wet. My friend has one of these. I would like one. Ziploc bag. What would I do with it? I don't know. I don't actually need half of the stuff I have. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed, please feel free to leave a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. And if you have any comments on other rides you want me to do a dad for, then please let me know. Anyway, goodbye and have an Alexa-Dee-Doo-Dah day.